saw you on the show and came and rescued you. That's
I know.
awesome.
It's really awesome. I mean, Joe wasn't that bad, but I am pretty happy to be on this boat.
All right. Well, Che, listen, hopefully we'll see you next week if you can tune in. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and talk to the folks out here in internet land. And we're going to have a good time.
Okay. Thanks for having me on, Gunner. And say hi to Country Joe, even though I don't approve of what he does. And he wasn't hanging out with Kitty.
Yeah. Okay. We'll ask him. Okay. All right. Hey, Country Joe, thanks. I mean, Rache, thank you very much. All right. So, guys, wow. Holy cow. What the hell happened there? I mean, first week he was banging pots in Austin. Next week he was with his mom. The next week after that, he was in jail. Now he's out on a yacht on like the Mediterranean Sea. We don't even know where he is. Anyway, let's move on. Country Joe's back, and I'm excited to see Country Joe because he's been doing a lot of fishing. You know, he's been caught out on Devil's Cove with a bunch of girls, and I thought he was with Kitty. But right now, let's bring him on. Hey, Country Joe, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey, my man. What? Hold on a second. Where the hell are you, man? I thought you were out always on the water.
I had to get away, man. I had to get out to the country. You know, I am a country boy, and one of my favorite spots to go fishing is out in the country, and I like to go to these kettle ponds and just sit back there and drink some beer and throw some lures and some minnows and you know, catch fish around with the cows and Kitty, stop that shit. Cut that shit out.
Hey,
listen,
who's there with you right now?
Just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Kitty. Sorry.
Are you there with Kitty right now?
What?
Are you there with Kitty right now? Is she with you?
Well, I mean, she's my girlfriend.
Really? That is, see, because I don't know if we should tell Che that, because he is a little bit protective of that.
Well, what he doesn't know won't hurt him.
Well, I agree. We'll just kind of keep that a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're out on the ranch.
Firecracker. God dang, she's a firecracker.
I love me a firecracker. So hey, so what kind of beer are you drinking now, Country Joe?
I ran out of beer, so I switched over to St. Teresa's Back Sweat. The St. Teresa Back Sweat is a drink that they make at the Saxon Pub, which is one of my favorite establishments in Austin, Texas, if you've ever been there. Has tequila and some other crap in it. I don't know, but it's good.
All right. Well, I like that. I love the Saxon Pub, by the way.
Yeah, they know what they're doing over here.
What kind of fish are you catching out there on the ranch, man? It does. I mean,
we catch bass out here. There's bass out here. I swear, if anybody, and I'll go ahead and give you a fishing report. If you know somebody who has a little ranch or a little piece of property, and they've got a tank on it with cattle, ask them to go fish it, because I'm telling you, it's a great place to take your kids. It's a great place to get out in the outdoors and enjoy a lot of fish catching, not a lot of stress, and it's super fun. And I'm down here in South Texas and at this ranch, and it's such a great experience. I just love it. And you know, I recommend it to anybody who has small children and wants to take their kid fishing. You don't need to go out to a lake. You don't need to go down to the coast. You can just go to somebody's ranch and put a cricket on and put a worm on and go down there and just have a good time.
Wow. You know, because I mean, the thing I love about South Texas is that usually it's more deserty, and where you are in South Texas, it's like green. There's been a lot of rain down there.
South Texas isn't what you think it is, but You know, it's it's springtime, and watch. By the way, my mom got she was watering her plants around the house and damn near got bit by a rattlesnake. So y'all be careful with the rattlesnakes. They're everywhere. And especially this time of year, holy crap, that thing, it was parked up underneath a serape, you know, and damn thing, whoo, it was really scary. I you know, my mom's, 75 years old. I don't want her getting bit by a rattlesnake, although I'd feel sorry for the rattlesnake if it tried to attack my mom.
I don't know your mom, but I got a funny feeling that I wouldn't want to bite her either.
Well, you don't. Not my mama.
So hold on. I mean, it seems like every week you're jumping around everywhere. It's like, I mean, that's what you do. It's like you're a professional bait fisherman. I mean, what's your favorite lure?
I like grasshoppers and I like frogs. And when I'm down on the coast, I like mullet, cut mullet, that kind of thing. And I hear about these fly fishermen out there. Gayest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And don't, throw me up against the dang wall because freaking gay. Fly fishermen look like they are just the sweetest little people out there on the bay. And there was a guy that you said was going to come and talk to me about how great fly fishing was on this show, and he has chickened out twice now. Twice.
You know what though, Country Joe? I agree with you, and I don't know. He keeps on saying he has to go fly fishing, and I'm trying to figure out because
I'm here. I'm catching fish. I'm using bait.
I get it, but he says that when I'm talking to him, he says there's an art to it, like an art that is way
I'll tell you what he's doing.
Better.
He's too busy in his leotard, dancing around the side of the river, with his little fly rod, doing whatever the heck he does out there, and he's chicken. Is what he is. He's chicken.
Well, you know what though, I'm going to make sure that he comes and attends next week's show because you clearly have something to talk to him about. Because I mean, I'm trying to become a fisherman, and I just don't know. I mean, I see all these aristocratic people that are like, "Ooh, you have to be a fly fisherman," and then I see people like you that are catching fish like nobody's business.
Yeah,
I just don't know which way I should go.
Catching fish is my business.
That's awesome. And so, yeah. All right, man. So how long are you there on the ranch?
I don't know. I'll be here a while.
Wow. Now. Okay. Well, I don't know if we'll see you there next week, but man, I really appreciate you tuning in and giving your opinion. You got anything else to say about fly fishing? Because I know you're pretty opposed to it.
Just think it's gay. It's all.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing old Henning Hal Orvison because he's a big talker about that. Anyway, well, hey, Country Joe, appreciate you tuning in tonight. This has been a great conversation. I appreciate it, and we will talk to you soon.
All right, then, Gunner, hang in there. Keep giving that money to the damn ham folks. They know what they're doing.
Thank you very much for reminding me about that. Everybody here, we're not asking for donations for us. We want you guys, if you're going to donate, if you're willing to do it to make Austin what it is to donate to him. Who else, what other city in the world is going to have an organization that actually gives healthcare, reasonable priced healthcare to musicians and artists? There's no, please tell me who else does it. That's what I want to know. Anyway. Thank you very much, Country Joe. You're the man. I don't care what they say.
Goodbye.
All right. So, guys, that was Country Joe. He is clearly all over the place. I mean, wow. And now we're going to go ahead and move on with the show. Again, I want to remind you guys, if you're just tuning in, that I do have a podcast. It's called My Top 5 Records. I talk to artists, musicians, songwriters, lovers of music about why they love the top 5 records that have inspired their lives or their musical prowess, whatever it is. Anyway, so we've got that. We've also, again, I just mentioned, donate to Ham, please, if you please can, because that's kind of the reason why we're doing this podcast. But for right now, I want to bring in Richard Von Chestworthy III. He apparently basically went and bailed out Che, which is incredible because of this show. So let's see if he's there. Hey, Che, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I was making sure.
Wait, excuse me, it's Richard. Sorry, Richard.
Richard Lon Chestworthy III. That's my name. Thank you.
Now, hold on just a second, Richard. Are you on the yacht right now?
Yes. This is the Princess Chestworthy. Welcome aboard. This is my library.
Wow. I mean, that is a huge library. That boat must be massive.
It's a fairly good size. Yes, I would say so.
Now, tell me, you actually flew your helicopter to go get Che out of jail?
Of course. I really liked him, and I decided to fly and get him out of jail there in Dallas. I flew him back out to the yacht.
Wow. Okay. So that's very, I love that. Yeah. I mean, and thank you for tuning in and understanding that he was in trouble. I do appreciate that. So, yeah, I mean, you have a massive library in there. I mean, what kind of stuff are you reading there? I know you read something for us last week. Do you want to read something again this week?
Yes. I have prepared something to read. If you have just a second, I would like to take a moment and just read one of my favorite little lines here.
I would love to hear it. I mean, when you read this stuff, it's so inspirational for me.
The intelligible field of historical study, whose limits we have roughly established by working outwards and backwards from the standpoint of our own country and our own day, our societies, which have a greater extension in both space and time than national states or city-states or any other political communities. Such political communities are not only narrower in their spatial extension and shorter lived in their time extension than the respective societies to which they belong.
Wow, that is amazing. I mean, that is super deep.
Well, thank you.
I mean, so I was just talking. So I know that Che is on the boat right now, right?
Yes, he is. He's kind of. I've noticed he's kind of a loner. He gets so upset and disgusted with people. You know,
well, he was showing us some video footage, some of the security cameras there on the boat, and there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, yes, there are a lot of people on the boat. As a matter of fact, I can feel things getting a little choppy, and I would like to go up to my control room and maybe you can watch for a little bit with me up there.
That'd be beautiful. So yeah, going up there, and I'll just go ahead and talk to the audience for a bit, just while you're headed up there.
Okay.
So guys, I mean, this is really pretty cool. I mean, we've got a guy getting bailed out of jail because of somebody that watched the show. I'd like to tell you about our band, the Big Gun Show. My band. We look kind of cool, I think. Oh, how's it go? Does that work? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we usually play the first Friday night of every month, happy hour at Jenny's Little Longhorn Saloon. It's actually the Little Longhorn Saloon. I just keep calling it Jenny's. but it's my favorite gig, and I just did a live broadcast for him to help him try to raise some cash, because this whole COVID stuff is killing everybody. But anyway, we are ready to cut back. I think he's back up there. Okay, so Richard, are you back? Are you up there and ready to go?
Yes, yes, it is. It is a little choppy out here.
Wow!
Actually.
Holy cow!
Yes. Whoa.
I mean, that's not like calm seas. I mean, are you okay out there?
Oh yeah, it'll be fine. I'm probably here. I'm gonna show you around some of the other levels on the boat. It's probably a real gas to watch the people try to deal with this.
Oh yeah, I mean those waves look really big. I mean, I don't feel safe here at my house.
Yeah, they are fairly sizable, if you will.
That one looked like it was coming right over your head.
Yeah, I have a couch up here in the control room, and so I'm trying to keep it out of the picture because it's blocking the view of the waves. Whoa.
Oh, wow. I mean, that seems so dangerous. Well, I'd really love, I mean, that's really crazy. I can't believe that.
Just bear with me. I'm going to switch it over to the lower decks, and perhaps.
Yeah. Well, there it is right there.
Yes, here we go. Oh, look at him walk sideways. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I know him. He's one of the helpers on the boat.
Holy cow. I mean, he was walking like sideways. That's insane.
It's ridiculous, that fool.
Oh, what's this?
Oh my gosh. Look at those poor fools. They'll be all right.
Well, there's a chair that just flew by there.
Oh my God. Look
I mean, is everybody okay there? I mean, you act like it's no big deal.
Oh, they'll be fine.
Yes. I mean, but everything's flying everywhere. I mean, how are they fine?
We flew out to the boat. Yeah, no, they'll be fine. It's just a little back and forth. It's a ship. It's a boat. They kind of go around a little bit,
Wow. I mean, that
waves in the ocean.
That boat is huge.
Yeah. So maybe you would like to come out. I can fly you out to this.
Yeah. Okay. Let's think about that for a bit. But maybe, yeah, that sounds good.
What? Oh my gosh. Look at this one. Look at the piano player. Look, they're just walking. Look at the big fella. Oh.
Wow. Hey, Richard, listen, thank you so much for tuning in and helping us realize what we need to know about what's going on in the world and COVID. So thank you very much.
Oh, well, you're quite, oh my goodness. Oh. You're welcome.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This was super fun.
Hey, look at that fat guy.
Oh, great. I have to mute him too now. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I had a blast. Remember, we're going to start doing this on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. I've got my podcast, My Top 5 Records. You can get it on Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. And please make Austin what it is. I mean, donate to him. Nobody does this. So please stay safe, please stay cool, and donate to him. Thank you.